Alrighty, peace and blessings everybody, Anjane here, and thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. Per usual, I have Orion featured by a beginner-friendly yoga flow for you, but this one's a little bit different. This one you can consider to be a Vin Yin / restorative flow, a flow that will be best suited for when you first wake up or when you're just wanting to relieve some tension in the body. We will be holding a little bit of these poses a little bit shorter, but I have a very yummy sequence planned for you guys, so grab your smudges or your props and we'll meet right back here on the mat. Let's dive right in. All right, guys, so excuse my little kitties. Little disclaimer, I am home today. I have my pets and my wife is in the back, so whatever noise per usual you guys may hear, give your girl some grace. So we're gonna start here in an easy pose or Sukhasana, and we're just gonna start with some seated Sufi grinds. And if you're not sure what Sufi grinds are, it's just doing a spiral motion with your body while in a seated posture. So we'll start by rolling these shoulders back and down your spine, take an inhale, and exhale it out. Dropping our awareness down into this present moment, taking one more inhale, and exhale it out. Perfect. It's my cat over there going crazy. All right, so we're gonna start these Sufi grinds. Shoulders are down and away from our spine. We're gonna synchronize our breath with movement. So on your inhale, we're just gonna lean to the right a little bit forward, and just going in whatever spiral rotation feels good for you, honoring your body and how it feels. Once you find yourself spiraling to the back, we're gonna roll these shoulders forward, concave in your chest, bring your chin to your chest, and come out of it leaning to the right, a little bit forward, to the left, and instantly starting to round those shoulders, chin to chest, perfect. And going at a pace that feels natural to you. This is a pose that, or a posture, not a posture, this is a sequence that is meant to relieve tension, that is meant to be kind of yin related, so move as slow as you can withstand. Once you find yourself at the back of the room, pausing for a moment, chin to chest, eyes closed down. Our chest is concaved in. I know this may not look the most appealing, but I promise it'll mean something. We're going to inhale, rolling those shoulders back and down our spine, and this time leaning to the left, going counterclockwise, always aiding in the balance in our bodies. Remembering to rotate those shoulders forward, chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, coming out of it. And exhale to the back, chin to chest. Pausing here. And inhale, returning back to a neutral seated position. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. We're gonna move into some seated cat-cows here. So using our hands and gripping onto these knees. Inhale, third eye greets the sky, shoulders are down and back. Create a little bit of an arch in your back here. Exhale, rounding those shoulders forward, chin to chest, concaving in how we did with those Sufi grinds. Inhale, shoulders roll back and down, third eye comes up. Puff out that chest. And exhale, shoulders round forward, chin to chest. Exhale. One more inhale, creating that small arch in your back. And exhale, rounding those shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale, returning back to a neutral spine. Good job. Right. We're going to inhale, extending these arms up. On the exhale, left hand goes behind left glute, right hand on the outside of that left thigh, and twist. Being sure to push down that right knee in this twist. Inhaling, both arms rise back to center. Exhale, doing the same thing on the opposite side. Being sure to push down that left knee. Inhale back to center, and listening for the change, we're going to grab onto our right wrist with our left hand, and still holding that inhale, exhale, leaning to the left. Inhale back to center, switching wrists, exhale to the right. Inhale back to center, arms are extended up above. And on your exhale, we're just gonna lean forward, hinging at the hips and coming into a forward fold. Letting your hands fall where they may. Head is heavy, forehead is reaching down towards the ground or wherever your body naturally fell. Gentle sway from left to right if that feels good. Inhale, coming up onto your fingertips as if you have spider fingers, and I think my fingertips are a little bit out the frame, so let me scoop back. Coming up onto your fingertips as if you have spider fingers, we're going to inhale here, walking our hands to the left to take it in, and exhale to release, forward folding. Inhale, coming back up to center, walking our hands now to the right side, still holding that breath to take it all in, and exhale, release, forward folding on this side. Your next breath will walk your body back to center and walk yourself upright, returning back to a seated position. We're going to kick our feet out to the left this time to come up to a neutral tabletop. You want wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath your hips. And for this tabletop position, we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna show you what it looks like from this side, but you'll see a transition of me turning forward towards you. So we're in this neutral tabletop here. We're going to take our left leg and immediately extend it out to the side as if you're in a point. So this is what your body will look like from the side profile. And while we're here to the side, we're going to inhale, rolling those shoulders back and down, puffing up that chest, third eye is greeting the sky. On the exhale, concaving everything in, tightening those fingertips, tucking in those glutes, squeezing in that pelvic floor, chin to chest. Good. Creating a notion here of doing cat-cows. Inhale, rolling those shoulders back and down. And exhale, rounding that spine, tucking everything in, chin to chest. One more cat and cow on this left side. So inhale, rounding those shoulders back and down, third eye greets the sky. Exhale, tucking everything in, scooping those glutes down, really planting that left foot onto the floor, chin to chest. Returning back to a neutral tabletop. Let me turn back this way. Our left leg is going to meet our right. This time we're going to extend that right leg, but I'm going to turn this way because I don't have that much space directly behind me. Right foot is going to extend out to your side. Our hands are still directly planted in our face. Inhale, rounding those shoulders back and down for cow. Exhale, rounding and tucking everything in for cat. We're going to do this about 2 more times. Inhale, coming up for cow, gentle back bend. Exhale, rounding everything down, coming into cat. Rounding those shoulders back and down, returning back to a neutral tabletop. We're going to bring this right foot to meet your left. We're in a neutral spine. Walking your knees to the outer edge of your mat, sending your hips to your heels, coming into a child's pose. Arms extended directly in front of you. Inhale here. And exhale to melt down. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, closing down those knees, pushing yourself up so you can return to a neutral tabletop. Gonna do a couple more rounds of cat-cows. Inhale, rolling those shoulders back and down. Exhale, scooping everything in, chin to chest, glutes are activated, core is engaged. One more, inhale, shoulders back and down, arching your back. And last one, exhale, chin to chest. Returning back to a neutral tabletop, we're going to melt our hands down and our chest coming down to a reclined position, but laying on your belly, scooting everything back. So we're going to come into a half frog here. So creating a slight bend in this left knee, popping it up, open onto the side. We're here in our half frog. Synchronizing your breath with movement here, find an inhale and exhale it out. Whenever you're ready, lowering down to where you're completely on your mat in whatever place is comfortable and just taking rest here for a moment. Extending your left arm directly in front of you, we're gonna take this right arm and thread it underneath that left armpit, bringing your right shoulder blade to the mat. This will automatically begin to roll your body, and with your next breath, inhale that left arm up and open. We're coming into a supine here. This left arm is going to drape behind you, grounding this left shoulder blade and your right shoulder blade. Right arm extends out to the side. Left knee is still bent. Everything is glued to the mat. Inhale here. And exhale it out. Taking your last breath here. Allowing this left arm to bring your body back upright. Left arm goes back to being extended directly in front of you. Unthreading this right arm, we're going to bend in both elbows to where your hands are directly underneath your armpit. Left foot is going to come meet right, and we're going to inhale, extending our chest up, slight bend in those elbows, slight back bend, coming into a cobra here. And exhale to release back down. Legs are extended behind us. We're going to create a slight bend in this right knee, coming into a half frog on the opposite side. Inhale here. And exhale it out. Lowering down onto your hands. This time, this right arm is going to extend directly in front of you. Left arm is going to thread underneath right, grounding that left shoulder blade onto the mat. Right arm automatically peels open, drawing you into a supine here. Right arm extends out to the side. Left arm is out to the side, inhaling onto this right side. And exhale it out. Last breath here. This right arm is going to carry your body back forward, placing that right hand on the mat, unthreading the left. Right foot is going to go back to meet left, bending in those elbows once more, shifting your hands to right underneath your armpits. Inhale to lift, shoulders are back and down, coming up all the way for like a little up dog here. And exhale to release back down. Good job. Untucking your toes, your hands are already framed perfectly underneath your armpits. We're going to push our body back upright, returning back into our neutral tabletop, but just for a moment. Knees are back to the outer edge of the mat, big toes are to touch, sending those hips back once more for a good old child's pose. Seeing if you can melt deeper onto your mat than where you were before. Find an inhale in this child's pose. And exhale, sinking deeper. Bending at the elbows to bring your hands to frame your face, to pull your body back upright. We're going to close down these knees, meeting at the back of our mat, coming into a hero pose, sinking down onto the tops of your feet, or if this is too much pressure on the tops of your feet, coming to your heels. Toes are planted on the mat and having a seat on your heels. Finding a space that's comfortable for you, we're going to take our right hand, placing it right beneath our navel or our solar plexus chakra. Take your left hand on that solar plexus chakra. Right hand goes onto your heart space. Eyes are closed down. Find an inhale. And exhale it out. 2 more cleansing breaths like this. Inhale. And exhale it out. 1 more inhale. And exhale it out. Relaxing your hands down by your side. We're going to kick these feet out to the right, extending your legs directly in front of you, coming into a forward fold stance. Yeah. Removing your flesh from your sitting bones, we're going to inhale as arms rise, pushing through those heels. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. Exhale, forward folding over both legs. Last breath here. Coming up onto your fingertips to use your hands to walk your body back upright. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together to touch, and I'm going to move to the middle. My cats are fighting, ignore them. Nova, leave her alone. Soles of feet together to touch. We're coming into Baddha Konasana here. So inhale, rolling those shoulders back and down. And on the exhale, we're using your peace fingers to reach for those big toes. We're going to exhale, pulling our chest closer to the floor, bending in both elbows, allowing your head to be heavy wherever it may fall. Coming up slightly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Closing those knees down. And this time shifting our legs to the left so we can sit at the back of the mat. Returning back to this forward fold stance. Legs are extended out in front of you. We're going to bring this left leg and cross it over towards the right side. Right arm reaches for this left leg. Left arm directly behind. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and twist. Your next breath will square your hips back forward, and we're just going to allow this left knee to completely fall over, leaving this left ankle crossed over your right thigh, coming into a figure 4 here. Finding another inhale as both arms rise. Exhale, hinging from your hips and forward folding over this right leg. Let your head be heavy here. Coming up onto your fingertips, use that to walk your body upright, and your left foot is going to go back down to meet your right. Bringing this right leg and crossing it over left, wrapping left arm around, right hand goes behind, find an inhale to lengthen. Exhale and twist. Being sure to ground down that right shoulder blade so it's not hunched up by your ear. My cats are going at it over there in that corner. Last breath here. Using your hips to square you back forward. Dropping this right knee all the way down, but keeping this right ankle crossed over this left thigh. Removing that flesh from your sitting bones. Find an inhale as arms extend up. Exhale and fold. Hinging from the hips. Letting your hands fall where they may. Head is heavy. Being sure to inhale and exhale it out. Coming onto your fingertips, using that to walk your body back upright. We're going to remove this right foot from over top your left. Crossing at the ankles, returning back to the pose that we started in Sukhasana so that we may close out today's sequence. Hoping that your body feels a lot more better than before and that your tension has been relieved and your body has been restored. Thank you guys for joining me for this Vin Yin / restorative yoga pose, and I hope that it was in fact beginner friendly. Sending you guys peace and blessings always, and thank you guys for flowing with me today. Until next time. Namaste. Peace.